In blockchain, downtime isn't just annoying, it can literally burn money. In this session, you'll see how NOC and SOC concepts come together for Web3, and how Hexagate enables real-time, runtime protection for validators, smart contracts, wallets, and bridges at institutional scale. Think of a NOC as the central nervous system. It keeps everything online, fast, and healthy. Its main question is, are the pipes working? A SOC is more like the immune system. It hunts for threats, investigates suspicious behavior, and stops damage. Its question is, are the pipes poisoned? In blockchain, a performance glitch might be the first sign of an attack, so operations and security have to be viewed as one system. Many blockchain teams still rely heavily on one-time code audits, but attackers don't. Most modern exploits happen long after deployment by abusing governance, oracles, business logic, or cross-chain bridges in ways the original audit never modeled. And because transactions are irreversible, every minute of delayed response converts directly into financial loss. The key idea is that security must live at runtime, not just at review time, with monitoring and response built in. In a modern blockchain NOC, Hexagate acts purely as the brain, not the hands. It watches activity, detects anomalies, and recommends specific actions, but never touches private keys or signs transactions. The client keeps full custody and actually moves funds, pauses contracts, or updates validators. This hard separation creates an air gap against insider abuse and key theft, while still enabling fast, well-choreographed responses to critical threats. This forms the intelligence layer that turns a normal blockchain integration into an always-on NOC and SOC. Every institutional transaction is first simulated by Hexagate's GateSigner, so blind signing is blocked and malicious effects are exposed early. Then real-time threat detection and invariant monitoring watch the protocol itself, checking that core rules like collateral stays above debt never break, catching exploits before they can settle on-chain. A unified blockchain NOC, SOC keeps watch across three layers at once. First, wallets and treasuries. We model normal behavior, then flag unusual withdrawals, odd timing, or signs of key compromise. Second, smart contracts and governance. We track logic invariants, look for flash loan-style exploits, and catch hostile proposals early. Third, bridges. We monitor validator health and mint burn symmetry, so a bridge bug can't quietly mint infinite assets. Detection inside this NOC SOC runs on two engines. Rules handle the known knowns. With GateLung, you encode hard invariants like collateral must always exceed debt, and fire a PO alert the moment that breaks. In parallel, machine learning hunts the unknown unknowns, spotting behaviors that don't fit any normal pattern. Both streams feed into pre-signing simulation, which tests each transaction's impact before it ever hits the chain. To keep a blockchain NOC and SOC manageable, every alert must map to a clear severity. Critical, or P0, means an active exploit or imminent fund loss and demands a response in under 2 minutes. High, or P1, flags serious suspicious activity and should be triaged within 10 minutes. Medium, or P2, covers performance issues and minor deviations that still need attention. Low, or P3, is background noise, informational logs, and audit trails. When Hexagate detects a critical P0 risk, the clock starts. An analyst first triages the alert to confirm it's real, not noise. Once validated, the NOC still doesn't touch the funds. Instead, it issues a clear advisory like pause this contract or freeze this wallet. The client's team then executes the on-chain defense. Most hacks are detectable early, so the objective is straightforward. Compress this entire cycle into minutes. Running a true 24/7 blockchain NOC SOC requires enough staffing and clear roles. You're looking at roughly 11 to 12 full-time people organized into rotating 12-hour shifts so there is no coverage gap. Tier 1 technicians watch dashboards and triage alerts. Tier 2 analysts investigate incidents and advise on response. Tier 3 researchers go deep, building gate-long detections, tuning models, and refining playbooks as attackers evolve. A blockchain NOC, SOC isn't only about uptime and threats. It also becomes a governance engine. Continuous assurance means controls evolve as code, markets, and risks change, instead of waiting for annual audits. Regulatory alignment maps those controls to frameworks like SOC2, ISO 27001, and DORA, so operations are provably resilient. Finally, fiduciary duty ties it all to AML and asset protection, demonstrating that you actively safeguard user funds. Standing up this NOC-SOC typically follows 4 phases. First, integrate the tooling. Connect Hexagate, set up infrastructure, and baseline the ML models. Second, run shadow operations while you write runbooks and tune alerts. Third, move to a pilot. Monitor real traffic, initially for non-critical assets, and run incident drills. Finally, switch to full production with 24/7 coverage and clearly defined SLAs. To know whether your blockchain NOC, SOC is actually effective, you track a few sharp KPIs. Mean time to detect shows how quickly you spot real issues. False positive rate tells you whether analysts can trust alerts. SLA compliance proves you consistently meet promised response levels. Monitoring coverage confirms every critical validator, bridge, and treasury wallet is under watch. Together, these metrics translate directly into reduced financial and operational risk. All of this isn't just theory, it's already protecting real money in production. Hexagate's runtime protections have paused live contracts to stop multi-million-dollar heists, delivered continuous detection for major exchanges, and safeguarded DeFi protocols from cascading fund losses. The main takeaway is that a unified NOC and SOC for blockchain isn't a nice-to-have experiment. It's a proven revenue-preserving capability that materially reduces existential risk. Blockchain doesn't forgive mistakes. Once a malicious transaction lands on-chain, there is no rollback, no chargeback, no undo button. That's why security can't be a one-time audit. It has to live at runtime. A unified NOC and SOC, powered by real-time intelligence, lets you spot drift, block bad transactions, and coordinate rapid response. The strategic advantage is simple. Design your defense before attackers design your failure.